The tradition of this night started about 50 years ago, really by accident. Lynn and Patty were 10 months old, and Paula, Jack, and Patty stopped by to say Merry Christmas at about 4:30 in the afternoon, unexpected, and we decided we should probably get something to eat. So we did. The following year, we made plans that they would come by at supper time and we could eat together. So we decided to invite Nona and Peggy and the kids to join us. And as the family grew, the party grew, and here we are 50 years later.
Welcome to Christmas Eve. Come on into our house.
I look forward to the pasta. Pasta's always a pretty good dish here. They don't put sauce on it, which I'm not a big fan of sauce, so pasta is definitely one of my favorite dishes.
The pasta
Yeah.
and the peanut butter bars.
And the mozzarella sticks.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, the baked beans. Where the heck were they this year? Seriously?
The chicken salad's good. Like the eggplant parmesan has been a
Big hit.
You know, I don't know if I saw it this year, but you know, it's usually here, so that's usually very good.
Always love the meatballs.
Meatballs.
Yeah. Make a little meatball sub with the other bread. So good.
The chicken and green bean casserole is always a hit.
Like, I don't know if it's chicken or turkey, but the casserole with the beans and the stuffing on top, I still don't know who makes it, but it's my favorite.
Look forward to your mom's chicken dish.
The chicken green bean thing, it's the only time I ever have it. So that's good.
I like the chicken dish that, you know, kind of got introduced to me from here. So the chicken and stuffing and the green beans.
Oh yeah, that's gold.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Theo's Pizza. Yeah, how could you not look forward to his pizza?
Pizza's awesome here. I don't know where they get it. It's terrific. It's good pizza, man. You can get that name for that pizza place.
Yes, the pizza, but someone keeps, like Dahlia, keeps eating the pizza before I get to it. I like the hamburg and olives, but he doesn't make enough of it.
Sandra's slapped my wrist a couple of years in a row for eating the pizza early.
Always the pizza.
My favorite food, I like the pizza, even though I kid Theo about it. You know, I told him, "Oh, this pizza is terrible."
And of course, the house pizza. You know, that's always nice. That's been here for about 20 years now, or so going on. You know, so yeah.
Anything but chops.
Well, Mom wouldn't let us eat the pizza whenever we brought it. She was like, "You're not allowed to eat it. It's for everybody else." So we never ate it here.
Everything is great. Everything but the pizza.
Yeah. Well, I used to look forward to the bakery pizza, but we don't get that anymore because now we get House of Pizza.
You didn't say whether you look forward to it or not.
And the shots of whiskey are pretty good sometimes.
My dad always offered me a drink on the porch.
Because I used to close.
Right.
Used to close the bar here.
Taking shots with Pa.
The annual shot with Uncle Ralph.
Last couple of years, Ralph's been pushing the whiskey shots.
Yeah. Ralph has strategically, I think, forgotten me and some other gals in the back room to have shots and drink martinis.
Merry Christmas. Just had my first shot.
When Matt came and told us he was doing a documentary on Christmas Eve, I stopped and thought about a few things I wanted to say. And the first thing that came to my mind was that I kind of related to my favorite movie, and that's Avalon. And Avalon was all about the family and getting together. And that's what this is. This is family and friends. Friends that I call family.
probably earliest memories are sitting around the radio downstairs, tracking Santa.
Sneaking into Mom and Dad's bedroom and calling the radio station so we could all talk to Santa on the phone and telling him what we wanted.
Listening to the radio because kids would call in and talk to Santa.
I think my earliest memory was sitting in Ralph's bedroom with a bunch of people talking about whether or not there was a Santa Claus.
I just remember Santa coming always. Yeah, and doing the jingle bells to make him come in the house.
I just remember sitting on the couch downstairs and sitting on Santa's lap.
I honestly dreaded Santa.
It got a little questionable on when to stop having me sit on Santa's lap. I definitely made it into like my mid-20s still sitting on Santa's lap.
I remember always used to be like panicking that we needed to get home for Santa, and my mom would take like an hour to say goodbye to everybody.
I worked every other holiday all my life, and I always asked for Christmas Eve off and work Christmas so I could be here.
Twice we announced our pregnancies here.
I remember being amazed that close to 45 people actually walked through the door.
I was completely overwhelmed with the Tomei clan. I think there was like 50 of you. So yeah, it was crazy.
The thing that sticks out to me most was how welcoming everybody was.
I told your father, I said, I have to go home. No, we're gonna have another one. I said, I gotta go home. But, you know, just to accommodate him, my best buddy, I said, okay, I'll stay and have one with you. So after this occurred several times, Lynn yells down, let him go home, Santa Claus has to come. And that's the truth. I wanted to go home, but he wouldn't let me.
No, I don't think so. I remember yelling downstairs saying, tell him to go home. He wouldn't go home. I don't like this video.
Well, I've been here for 49 of the 50, so this is the 50 anniversary, is that it?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to stop. Next year I'll come back and I'll do it, okay? Or, if we change this blue, because blue's not good for me, to black. If we change it to black, I'll finish. Stop. How's it look? I think it looks better. Everybody always asks you what you're doing for Christmas. And I tell them how I've been coming here all these years, how everybody comes here and how it's multiplied, how many more kids are here than the very, very, very first years. And it's something that I would never, ever, ever miss. It's family. And this is the best of the best. And I really, really, really look forward to it. And absolutely love the fact that I'm part of this family.
I get to see all my cousins, except Ralph.
It's always a treat when Ralph's here. I mean, that's always great, you know? But, I mean, really, seeing everybody all at once on Christmas Eve, and just knowing we're always going to do that.
It's good to have everyone all together. It's great to see everyone when they're at their happiest.
When the door opens, when we walk in, it's just all the magic. And it's beautiful and it's magical and
It's a great tradition.
Yeah.
And my kids enjoy it too.
They do. They look forward to it every year. So thank you.
Just thank you for everything, not just even Christmas, just being a big part of our lives, our whole lives, you know.
50 years, it's been a tradition for you to do this through thick and thin. This tradition that you started, it's been passed to us, and it's something that we look forward to every year. And not only that, we've passed it on to our kids, and hopefully they'll continue the tradition years and years after we're all gone.
Thankful that we have a family that does this every year.
I don't know many people even that get together with this many family members and feel relatively close to so many of their family members, so it's special.
I remember when it was really overwhelming and scary coming into the family because it was so different. Your mom kept saying, it's a great family, and I remember her saying, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. And I was like, okay, and you know, she was right.
It's a place that you can be quirky, you can be funny, you can be silly, and there's pretty much a full acceptance, and I like that.
They always put a lot of emphasis on the importance of coming here and why we come here. you know, in my experience, I used to ask and question, you know, Margaret, you should be more selfish about your family and your house. And she said, actually, no, it's more like that is my family and my house. So that's why we go there every day. And I totally respect that. So.
In the 50 years that we've been doing this, it hasn't been always a joyous night entirely. Since a lot of sadness. First of all, with deaths in the family. Right at the beginning, my mother died about 4 or 5 years into the, maybe a little longer, but that was the first case that we had, missed someone in the family. Then Uncle Jack, my best friend, I still miss him today. My close friend, Tomei, I went to college with. He's not here, his wife Louise. Another very, very close friend, a breakfast buddy of mine, Phil Fox. Santa, he's not going to be here. Those were sad times. I hope that someday someone will pick up the ball and continue this tradition. Hopefully they'll talk about the times we started this in 1966. Well, that's about all I have to say. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Brian, do you remember your first time here? At this party?
No.
I look forward to making Matt peanut butter bars.
Can you give me the questions and then let me think about them?
Do you remember the first time you came to this party?
I do. I'm still traumatized by it.
I'm totally not nervous.
Well, we had money, you know, we drank Narragansett beer. It was not Yenling. We drank Narragansett in those days.
I just want to be left alone, and no one will leave me alone. Lynn always leaves me alone during these, so I do get that.
I didn't do it! I'm not guilty!
You're doing all the talking, I'm
No,
sorry.
nothing new. That's all right.
Uncle Matt, always good to see you.
I'm sorry to hear that it's ended and this was the last one ever. But thanks for the memories. No?
No.
Oh, God.
Okay. Cut.